Egypt that entered Babylon. So the king of Sodom was coming to meet with Abraham, to put whatever he carries on Abraham. But just at that time, Melchizedek, the king of righteousness, who is also a priest, he stepped into the middle. From today, Jesus steps in for you. And as he steps in, Abraham takes his tithe and puts it in the hand of Melchizedek. As he did that, putting it in the hand of Melchizedek, Sodom could not reach him because righteousness has taken over. Sodom could not reach him because righteousness has intercepted. The number one power of the seed of Abraham, the tithe of Abraham, is that it provoked divine interception.
Okay, so Jesus never paid tithe. Jesus never received tithe. What about the apostles? If after the order of Melchizedek means collect tithe, man of God, I'm talking to you. If it means collect tithe, Peter never received tithe from anybody. Was he not after the order of Christ in Melchizedek? Paul never took tithe. He never paid tithe to anybody. Neither did he teach it, neither did he receive it. James, even James, he never received tithe. Read the book of James, nothing like that. So does it mean that the apostles were rebellious to the order of Melchizedek?
I like you to say divine interception. Lies of hell are intercepted. As you release your tithe, your offering, everything Babylon have prepared shall be cancelled. When Melchizedek stood up and entered their midst, he stopped the disruption of families. There are some families, they are disrupted. Your family will not be disrupted. As you, when Abraham put that seed in Melchizedek's hand, I don't know if Abraham knew what he was doing, because what he was doing was stopping every evil, every satanic move. Don't tell me to stop what has worked for me. If you don't do it, then don't do it. But as for me and my house, I will give it and give it and give it and give it. Bring my tithe, bring double tithe, bring triple tithe, bring quadruple tithe. If you say, it was taught to the sons of Aaron, this is not Aaron. And I am a priest after which order? You are a priest after which order? And when Abraham met the priest called Melchizedek, what did he bring? What should you bring? And then I carry.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Nobody paid tithe. Nobody received tithe. Are they not also after the order of Melchizedek? Okay, let's even get down to it. A preacher said that all of us are priests after the order of Melchizedek. So if we are priests after the order of Melchizedek, it means it is all of us that are supposed to be collecting the tithe. So who will pay the tithe to us? Because it wasn't Melchizedek that paid the tithe. It was Abraham that brought the tithe. Melchizedek was the priest. God has made us priests and kings after the order of Melchizedek. So it is not we that should pay tithe. We should be the ones collecting tithe. So who are we collecting the tithe from? I mean, let's get down to it. Who are we? Because Melchizedek didn't pay the tithe. It was Abraham who paid the tithe to Melchizedek the priest. If we are the ones that God has made kings and priests, then who are we collecting the tithe from? Because it is not we that should be paying the tithe. And the priests and kings is for every child of God. You're a royal priesthood, you're a chosen generation. And we never saw any of the New Testament priests receiving tithe from anybody. So who are you copying? If after the order of Melchizedek means collect tithe, man of God, I'm talking to you. If it means collect tithe, Peter never received tithe from anybody. Was he not after the order of Christ in Melchizedek? Paul never took tithe. He never paid tithe to anybody. Neither did he teach it, neither did he receive it. James, even James, he never received tithe. Read the book of James, nothing like that. So does it mean that the apostles were rebellious to the order of Melchizedek? Paul never did. John never did. Titus never did. The writer of Hebrews never did. The church in Rome never did. An entire church. The church in Colossae never did. The church in Ephesus never did. The church in Philippi never did. Where are you bringing yours from? They never did. No tithing in any of those books. Not even taught by a sentence. But yet they received givings, generosity. Paul will say, according as a man has purposed in his heart, so let him give. He says, if a man gives according to what he has, it is accepted. Giving, generosity. And people gave. People gave out of their willingness. And there were no curses or blessings attached. They didn't give to get. They just gave to support. He was not saying, when you give, you will collect. When you give, you... No. There's no such teaching in the Old Testament. It's not apostolic. Christianity is apostolic and historic. So anybody droning in your ears that you must pay tithe so that you can be part of the order of Melchizedek, he's deceiving you. He's scamming you. In the New Testament, and God has made us able ministers of the New Testament, not of the letter that killeth, but of the Spirit that giveth life.